Tonight, fire officials are reminding the public about the importance of having working smoke alarms. It comes after the city of St. Louis has seen multiple house fires. 5 on your side's Mercedes McKay joins us in studio with tips to keep you and your family safe. Mercedes?
And Captain Garon Mosby with the St. Louis Fire Department told me the person who made it out of that house fire overnight was not woken up by the sounds of an alarm, but actually, get this, by the smell of the smoke. So that's why fire officials are urging their communities to check those alarms.
It's not a cooking aroma, it's deadly, right? And so that gentleman was fortunate. We cannot overemphasize the importance of having working smoke alarms.
A fire can start in your home at any time. It's a tragedy that Captain Garon Mosby with St. Louis Fire Department says mostly happens between 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. when people are asleep.
Smoke alarms are not going to prevent a fire, but they're going to give you the advance notice that you need to get out and get your family to safety.
According to the U.S. Fire Administration, the risk of dying in a house fire is cut in half in a house with working smoke alarms. But Mosby says just as important as that is having an emergency plan for you and your family.
We did it as kids, all of us, in elementary school, and at some point we lose that connection and we stop doing it, but it's just as important then for us to do it now.
Andy Parrish with O'Fallon Fire Protection District describes smoke detectors as your very first defense against a fire. In fact, 3 out of 5 home fire deaths happen in homes without working smoke alarms.
I think there's a false sense of security sometimes that they just see the detector there, that they think it works. A lot of times they don't.
Parrish says that's why it's important to check your smoke alarm monthly, change the batteries twice per year, and replace it after 10 years.
Another quick thing you can do is also when you check them, once a month, take a can of compressed air or maybe a vacuum cleaner and just kind of clean them out.
With it being the worst time of year for structure fires, Parrish says they can't stress it enough. Check that alarm.
If you don't have that or it doesn't work properly, then you're counting on somebody else seeing that, or you're alerted in other ways, whether it's the heat or the smoke, which is often too late.
Parrish also added the importance of having your furnace checked by a professional, since that's not only a fire risk, but also a carbon monoxide risk, which is something you can't see or smell.
Tonight, we have developing news about a car accident that left 4 people dead in Midtown.